Hello and welcome to our latest unboxing video. I'm Eliza. I'm here at the Hatfield Public Library and I have for you a pre-Thanksgiving variety pack. I'm pretty sure everything in these boxes is primarily for an adult audience, but other than that it is anything goes. I think there's a few DVDs, audiobooks, regular fiction, and cookbooks. So I'm going to go through these really quickly. Just a reminder for local people, we are closed Wednesday before Thanksgiving and the Thursday of Thanksgiving, but then we're open that Friday and Saturday. So you can come check for new items then. So the first thing we have is a Patterson, James Patterson, Fear No Evil, an Alex Cross thriller. Next up, our first cookbook. And this is the Ottolenghi Test Kitchen, and it's called Shelf Love. And this has a little bit of a different look than the other Ottolenghi the cookbooks, which seem a little more formal. Very, very popular cookbook. Wow, look, here's a section on grating tomatoes. I have never grated a tomato. I guess maybe I'm doing it wrong. Lime and poppy seed slaw with curry leaf oil. They're definitely more on the fancy, sophisticated side recipes, but we all need that sometimes. And very nice layout with pictures right there and clear instructions. So I think that will be a popular one. Oh, another cookbook with a beautiful cover. This one is called Moon Cakes and Milk Bread by Christina Chao. It's sweet and savory recipes inspired by Chinese bakeries. Oh my gosh, this looks so delicious. And I feel like in the United States we don't have as much baked items from China. I think people are used to going to Chinese restaurants where they don't tend to have that. So I love that this is a focus. Wow, that looks really good. A focus on some recipes that maybe we aren't as used to. Also, just gorgeous. And I definitely like the whole layout here. This is called Shiny Fruit Cream Cake. Oh my gosh, that would be so good for a birthday party. Here's different styles. Okay, I'm going to stop looking. I promise I'm going to stop looking at the cookbook. It looks really good. Okay. Oh, as promised, we have some DVDs. Jungle Cruise, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Emily Blunt. I just watched The Rock in Red Notice on Netflix. It was pretty silly, but he's a fun guy to watch. He's very good at being comic. 4 Good Days. Wow, this looks rough. It's starring Mila Kunis and Glenn Close. A long estranged mother and daughter navigate the most difficult 4 days of their lives. Gosh, what happens? It doesn't say what happens, but seems like something bad, and it says based on real life events. Okay, we're gonna go through some novels real quick. We have a Jack Reacher novel. There's a lot of names on this cover, but this is the series written by Lee Child and Andrew Child, and then the book is called Better Off Dead. Another one with lots of names. Oh, look. 2 of them. Hillary Rodham Clinton, State of Terror, and Louise Penny writing together. So 2 power names. I think it's maybe more of a political thriller type thing than Louise Penny usually writes. Here they are both on the back cover. Somebody asked if we had this yet, and I was like, oh yeah, this came in, but clearly I was wrong. I actually figured out I was wrong before this, but here's more proof of how wrong I was. Yeah, much more of a political thriller type thing than Louise Penny normally writes. And the last one in this box is, it's a large print one. What's it doing in here? But that's fine. It's another copy of Ken Follett's Never. Okay. Audiobooks, I'm just going to go through these really quick. We have Crossroads by Jonathan Franzen, historical fiction, 1970s, gotten good reviews. This same one we just saw. We Are Not Like Them, Christine Pride and Joe Piazza. Okay, I read some stuff about this. So this is about about two friends. One is black and one is white. They're very lifelong friends, best friends since kindergarten. And then one of them both like living their lives. One of them, the black woman, becomes a journalist, and then the white woman's husband is involved in a shooting of an unarmed black teenager. And so it's sort of about the fallout in the community and for their relationship. This is so topical right now. Like, you almost couldn't get more topical, and I imagine very, you know, sorry, Peter. The Love Songs of W.E.B. Du Bois, a novel by Honorée Fanon Jeffers. We have already had this for a few weeks at the library, and we've gotten some really great feedback from patrons. It's quite long. It sounds like it's like a very like beautifully written novels, which are often good ones for listening. And also Cloud Cuckoo Land by Anthony Doerr, another very popular author who's just come out with a big book set in the 13th century. Last audiobook, Stuart Wood's Foul Play. And, oh my gosh, so this is such a fun way to end the video. We have 4 more books, and they are, I think, all cookbooks. The first one is called In the Kitchen with David, and this is QVC's Resident Foodie presents Half Homemade, Fully Delicious by David Venable. And this is, I think it's sort of like a very different style than some of the more fancy cookbooks. This is a very, I think more homey recipes, and they tend to use a lot of like store-bought ingredients just to help you speed things along. Nice layout. I'm seeing a photo with every recipe, which is good for me. Oh my gosh, the Korean vegan cookbook, Joanne Lee Molinaro. It says Reflections and Recipes from Oma's Kitchen. I love Korean food, but it does tend to be very meat-based. This on the cover looks delicious. I love the flavors, and I love the idea of recipes that maybe are not just as much meat. And so let's see, potato and leek soup. It looks like maybe they don't have, oh no, I think they do have a picture for every recipe. It's just sometimes the recipes are multi-pages. Wow, that looks delicious. Korean glass noodles. I will definitely look at that one some more. I need things to be like a little easy these days, but I definitely like to try something different. Cook Once, Dinner Fix by Cassie Joy Garcia. It says she's the best-selling author of Cook Once, Eat All Week. So I'm guessing this is the same concept where you maybe cook and then reuse the things as leftovers. Lots of casseroles, turkey bake, and then meal 2 is turkey casserole. Oh, I see. Everyone is paired. Classic brisket, and then it's paired with Mongolian beef bowls. Oh, that's a good idea. I see. You make the dinner, and then you make the fancy leftovers. So that's a nice, efficient way to do things. And last of all, that sounds so good. What a nice name for a cookbook. And it's by Carla Lally Music. 100 real-life recipes for every day of the week. It looks like maybe there's some sort of omelet or something here on the cover. I must be hungry because everything is looking delicious to me. Wow, look at this amazing photography. Woo, baby. So salads, a salad section, spicy, tangy green beans and tofu. Oh, brothy basil beans. Ooh, grilled squid with blackened tomatoes. That's definitely out of my wheelhouse. Not scary grilled whole fish. Oh, she's trying to like talk us into like, yes, you can do this. Because I would sort of think, oh no, I couldn't grill a whole fish. I wouldn't know what to do with it. Huh. Beautiful photography. Sometimes these cookbooks are nice too, just to like scroll through and give yourself some ideas, so you're not eating the same thing over and over again. So that's box 1, box 2, and we'll be back after Thanksgiving.